Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Samuel, and in this video we are going to look at Excel's date and time functions. These functions are super useful if you want to work with dates and times in Excel, like creating dates, calculating days between dates, or even extracting specific parts of dates. We have a lot to cover in this video, so let's jump right in. Let's start by looking at some simple date functions in Excel. First, let's look at the dates function. The date function is used to create dates in Excel if you have the year, month, and day separately. So we are going to use the date function in the start date. To understand it, I'll type in equal to date. The first parameter is year. So I'll type in the year. So the year will be 2021. The second parameter is month. The month is 10. The last parameter is the day. So I'll type in 21st. Then close the parenthesis. Give me 10/21/2021. I want to format my dates in day/month/year format. So with the date selected, I'll come to home. From home, I'll go to number, then click on this arrow. Under the number, I'll come to custom. I'll type in 2Ds for day, 2M for month, 4Ys for year. Click on OK. And this will format my dates in day, months, and year. To find more on how to format numbers in Excel, please check the link in the description. The next function is the date value function. Date value function converts dates written as text into a format Excel recognizes as dates. This is useful if you've saved your date in text. So under the date value, I'll type in equal to date value, and the parameter is date test. So to represent test in Excel, you have to put it in double. I'll open first quote. Date is 2021 dash 10 dash 21. Close the quotes, then close the parenthesis. Click on enter. This will give us test which Excel recognizes as dates. Let's look at the day, month, and year function. The day function extracts day portion out of date. Like I said, this Excel recognizes it as date. So to get the day, I will use this to show you that Excel recognizes this as date. I'll type in equal to day in it, and it says serial number. That's the date value. Close the parenthesis. Click on enter, and it will give us 21 because yes, the day is the 21st. Let's look at the month. I'll type in equal to month, serial number, I'll select the date value, close the parenthesis, then click on enter, and it will give me 10 as the 10th. Then under the year, I'll type in equal to again year and select the date value, close the parenthesis, click on enter, and it gives me. Let's look at the today function. The function always shows the current date. Under the today, I'll type in equal to today, which doesn't take any parameter. So I'll close it and click on give me today's date. Next, we have now function. The now function is just like today function, but it also includes the current time. So under the now function, I'll type in now, like that. It also doesn't take any parameter. I'll close that, click on enter, and it will give me today's dates and the current time. I said earlier, to learn how to format these numbers, please check the link in the description. Let's move to the time functions. These are useful when you are working with hours, minutes, and seconds. We'll go to the time sheet. Our first function is the time function. The time function creates time value if you know the hour, minute, and the second. Under start time, type in time. The first parameter is the hour. So the hour, I'll type in 14. The next parameter is minutes. The minute, I'll type in 30. and I'll type in 45 and close the parenthesis. I have 2:30 p.m. To learn how to format the numbers, that video in the description. Next is the time value. Time value is similar to the date value. It converts time written as text into Excel's time format. Now under the time value, I type in equal to time value. And to type in text, I'll open the code. And first type in 14 for the hour, column 30 for the minutes, column then 45 for the second. Close the quotes, then close the parenthesis, and click on it. Excel will give me decimal number like this. This is how Excel stores time internally. Let's look at the R function. The R function extracts the R point, typing equal to R. Parameter is the serial number, so I'll select the serial number. Close the click on enter, and it will give me 40. Next, you go to the minutes, just like the hour. This extract the minute, typing equal to minutes. Let the serial number, which is the time value. Click on enter, and it will give me 30 minutes. Next is the second. I'll type in equal to second. Let that and the parameter is the serial number. So I'll go and select the serial number. Close the parenthesis. Click on enter. It will give me 45. That's like what we typed in here. So next, let's take a look at the date and time calculation function. Some of these functions help you to calculate the number of days, the work days, and many more. So let's come to date and time calculation sheets. The first function we want to look at is the days function. The days function calculates the number of days between two dates. So let's come under the number of days equal to days. First parameter is asked for end dates. So you select the end date, comma. Then the second parameter is start dates. So you select the start date. Past 7 days. Let's manually count it here and say. Now let's come to our first November starts on Fridays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Then 8. I said it calculates the number of days between two dates. So it doesn't add the last day. So that's 7. So if you want to add the last day to it, we can come to the formula bar, then add +1 to give you this date. But let's go to the general. I need to go back to the number of days. What if we interchange the parameter? Now let's take a look at that scenario. Equal to days. Now instead of end dates, I'll choose start date, comma, then the end date. Close it, and this will give us negative figure. So always choose the end date first before the start date. Let's come to network days function. This function counts work days Monday to Friday between two dates, skipping weekends and holidays. So under the work days, go to network days. The first parameter is asking for start date. Let's choose. And the second parameter is end date. End date. And the last parameter is holidays. So I have one holiday here, so let's choose that one holiday. Use the parenthesis and click on enter. The number of days are 8 days. We have 2 weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday. Then one holiday, which is on the 7th. This will take out 3 days out of the work days and give us 5 days as the work days. Now let's go to networkdays.intl function. This is similar to the network days, but here you can choose which days are your weekends. Let's come to work days 2. Type in equal to network days.intl function in the parenthesis, similar to ask for start dates. So the start date and the end date. The next parameter is weekend. So which days fall for your weekend? The default one is Saturday and Sunday. Use Sunday and Monday as your weekend. Monday and Tuesday as your weekend. Let's choose Sunday and Monday as our weekend. And the holiday, let's choose our holiday. Close the parenthesis. And that is it for the part 1 of this video. We've covered a lot. Play around with these functions and see how they can make your data analysis easier. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the part 2 of this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the part 2.